Ashley Chase with USHLTV, talking with Troy Loney, former Pittsburgh Penguin and co-owner of the Youngstown Phantoms in the USHL. Your team participating in that tournament here this weekend, along with Muskegon and the USA Development Program. What can fans who are coming here expect to see from your team and get a feel for what you've been doing, the last few years?
Well, we had a lot of success last year, our team. So won the regular season record, won the Anderson Cup. So we have a lot to improve upon because we didn't get the playoffs like we need to. Actually lost to Muskegon in the playoffs. But what you'll see from us is we are actually a little bigger than we were last year up front and a little bit faster on defense. So I think last year most of our offense was, most of our offense was generated from our forwards. I think this year we might see that reversed a little bit.
Well, one of those forwards that certainly made a splash with your team last year, Kyle Connor, to see him go on and be, a first-round draft pick last year for the Winnipeg Jets, going on to play Division I college hockey. Tell me just a little bit about him as a player and how he kind of encapsulates what the USHL is all about.
Well, first off, he's a fine young guy. He's a very good young man, good heart, good soul, smart hockey player, very, very fast. Really, really quick hands. Very quick hands. Whoever is gonna try to beat him better have some good speed. I think Winnipeg, in a couple of years, is probably going to see him knocking on the door. He gets around the net and he scores. So that's the biggest quality of him: speed and quick hands, or what people are going to see from him. But we had Chase Pearson drafted in the 5th round by Detroit. It's funny. I'm starting to run into some of my players that I played against, or guys I played against, and their kids are showing back up around in the league, and I have another one this year, Marty McInnes' son. Luke is playing on our team, so it's kind of fun to see that go full cycle and see some of those kids in here.
For your team here this weekend, to be able to kind of bring the USHL to Pittsburgh, where you played, you and your wife, co-owners of the team in Youngstown, what was kind of the goal of bringing the team here, getting this tournament here this weekend, and what you wanted to put on display here for Pittsburgh?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for the league to showcase what the USHL is. I think a lot of people are not quite sure what it is. They're starting to see the waves that are coming up in the drafts. Who's got the most draft picks of any league in the world? It's the USHL, and they're wondering why is that? How come we're really maybe not sure of this? Everyone, I think, thinks that the CHL brings the majority of the players. So it'll give people an opportunity to see something different. That's what we wanted to do. Plus, we are only 45 minutes from Cranberry in Youngstown, so it's a short drive, a good opportunity for people to see players that are the premier players that are going on into the National Hockey League in a few years.
Tell me kind of how that got started for your family, because you haven't owned the team for too long, but you got to see it up close as a parent first.
Yeah, we did. Our son Ty played in the USHL, played in the Youngstown organization. We got to see it there. It's the college pathway, the USHL is, and he wanted to go on and have a college career, which he did at the University of Denver. So we got exposure to the team, to Youngstown, to the league, and then saw what collegiate hockey did for our son. So it gave him a chance to mature as a person, as a player. And then he just signed on with the Pittsburgh Penguins farm team in Wilkes-Barre. So to see that cycle and to have gone through it, I've gone through it a little bit as a player, and we've gone through it as a parent. My wife and I have a full range of things that we've seen and experienced, and that's the reason why we got involved in Youngstown.